How's it going, everybody? Jack Brooks, and welcome back to Director's Commentaries. Today, we're watching Short Fuse. Clickety clack. We are cracked. Ooh, look at these cinematic logos. The last time I did something with gears like this was that 2018 intro that I stopped using after, Cuphead Plush. Actually, I really stopped using it after the first volume of Cuphead Plush. So it's been since 2019 since I've used something like this. It had like some sort of Iron Doors green screen effect too. Yeah, so this is a bit of a more cinematic mock-up of that. So, yeah, there it is, and I'm not very proud of it. I'm not very proud of it either. Here's the Lumberjack Productions logo. That hasn't changed a bit. It's just the same old 2018 one. And here's the new season. Well, new, because this is the latest season. But here's the Season 2 Angry Birds Plush theme and opening. It's very dark, very, very ominous. Something's going to go awry, I see. So, Short Fuse is considered the least favorite among many Angry Birds Plush fans. Something that, well, I can understand. It gets dark out of nowhere, and it compromises two favorite characters. So not exactly a win. Well, that's kind of the point of the movie. It's not supposed to be a win. It's supposed to be a very, you know, that sort of ordeal. It's overkill though, because the results, the effects of the movie are long-term and extreme. But that makes it better, because why would I just throw in some short-term bullshit that can be resolved in another episode? It's just a little useless right there. Alright, so that was an editing error. I put the pig clips in the wrong order. I showed the pigs raving when it was silent, and I showed the pigs being still when the clapping is going on. Just a little silly. So, now I'm gonna say this, at least Short Fuse doesn't suffer from inconsistent characterization, like poached eggs, or pacing issues like Danger Above, or, theme inconsistencies and or tone inconsistencies and mood whiplash, like Danger Above. But, I say that, but part one of Short Fuse is pretty damn slow. We have shit like this, which, wasn't scripted, so I just came up with it on the spot. Same with this, and Matilda's origin story. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's so long. It's a good story. It's a good story, but Christ on a minefield, is it longer than a donkey's juicy, succulent, warm penis? I can't believe I said that on live television in front of a bunch of minors, but, there's always a first for certain things like that. Did I say tyrannic? You idiot, it's tyrannus. But of course, Jack Brooks doesn't do second takes, so I guess we're gonna have to live with that mess up there. What is that guy wearing? Not Mustache Pig. The quote-unquote district attorney. He's like wearing a fez. So what he is wearing, it's like the top to a hummingbird feeder, just like the screw top that you can screw on, the cap. They can tell that that's Mustache Pig, right? I mean, I don't think there's ever been an elderly female pig with a red mustache. Especially if she's wearing a white wig. Doesn't quite add up, but we'll see who this is in a minute. even though I think you already know who this is, and you can see in the background that there are no pigs watching this shit, because of course, still at this point, I only had those 3 pigs right there. I didn't have a lot of pigs to choose from, not a lot of background slash pawn slash minion pigs. I only had those 3. So I got a question once asking, so why does Mustache Pig kill the district attorney first? And why not aim for one of the more higher-ups? Because, come on, I mean, dude, you're not going to do a successful terrorist act. Oh. I shouldn't be talking like this on YouTube, or I'm gonna get, like... this is hypothetical talk. This is hypothetical talk. I don't want the feds coming after me. This is hypothetical talk in a fictional world, in Indie Angry Birds world. So, I mean, you can't just go ahead and assassinate someone like Red or Chuck, one of the like founding fathers of the Legion. You're going to have to aim for someone a little lower, because they're not going to have that sort of opportunity to strike. Who do you take them for? They're not idiots. So he's doing what he can. Foreman is doing what he can. And I like how, in Mighty Hoax, Foreman says, if we keep doing this shit with the birds, there's never gonna be peace on this island. And that's one of the reasons why he broke away from the kingdom. And now he's just doing terroristic things. He's being a terrorist. He's terrorizing the Avian and Swine Legion. So, Red, come on, you're a hunting bird. There's no way you could be fooled like that. Well, he just whacked you in the back of your noggin. Why are you doing this, Foreman? Why? There's something that I never really understood about Foreman, is that why is he doing this? He wants to achieve peace. That was like one of his end games in starting the rebellion. And now he's just doing this because why the fuck not? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot the plot to my own movie. I think there is a reason why he's doing this. It's because so he can get his hands on bomb. And if he has a weapon like bomb, then he can terrorize the island into achieving peace, which is a little destructive, a little reckless, but he's trying to do a reign of terror right here so that no one can get their hands dirty with violence, because the bomb is always hanging overhead in the rebellion's favor. But I wish I kind of went into this movie, but I don't quite think I did. So here are the hatchlings. They're given some screen time. I think this is one of the few times they're even shown throughout this season. This might be the one fucking time I actually show them throughout the season. Like, actually show them. They're shown in the big setup part 1, but I don't think... And they're in the little sack for the rest of the movie, and you don't really see them again. You just know that they're in there. I don't even think the hatchlings are shown in Civil War, because why would you? Why would you? It's just weird. Just the hatchlings are just really kind of nothing characters at this point. They hatched from the eggs. That's all that fucking matters. All right, shut up. That's not what children sound like. So, I read The Killing Joke, which is a Batman comic, and I said, I kind of want to do this. So this is what this is. This is what this is. No, a little soccer game with pigs doesn't happen. With a ping pong ball. That's what that is. What the frick are they even doing? Yeah, playing ping pong ball, I mean, shit, playing soccer with a ping pong ball. So this is a little dive into Jake's character. He's not here, but the other two blues are saying, yeah, he's not really a sports guy. He reads books, and he's like just a stupid dork. And that's kind of led into his characterization into Civil War, where he's kind of the odd one out of the blues now. Chuck still has zero character in Angry Birds Plush. He's just the fast guy, because because that's his power. That's his power in the game, is that he is fast, so that means he is impatient and he is a little unhinged. But other than that, he has like no freaking character in this freaking film, and neither does Hal. Not really. The big setup kind of plays him off as a juicy in-character character. But I beg to differ. But that'll be a different story. We'll wait for Casey to come back so that we can do we can make a director's commentary on the big setup, and then we'll see what happens with Hal there. We'll see how we think about Hal. So yeah, I was a big freaking Batman fan. And, well, there's a scene in Batman '89 by Tim Burton where the Joker is dressed as a French clown. No, he's like wearing a suit and shit. A top hat and suit. And then he goes to like one of his old mob friends who's being a juicy... He was like trying to get elected for some sort of town official of Gotham, and then the Joker and some of his goons call him out while he's being interviewed in front of an audience, in front of a crowd, while he's at this podium. And like I said, he's one of the Joker's old mob friends, but before he was the Joker. So Joker goes up to him and he's like, "Oh, we know what you did. We know what you did. You're a little stuck up. You're a little cocksucker, aren't you?" And then he pulls out a pen. It's a quill. It's a quill. He pulls out a quill and he's like, "It's time to pay the check." Yeah. And he throws he spheres the quill into the candidate's eye, compromising him. So I thought that was freaking epic. I don't know why. So I implemented that into this movie, as you saw a couple minutes ago. And so Matilda decides to fucking just tell her story, and right now for some reason, even though we're a little preoccupied with this act of terrorism. So Matilda, why are you... What's your deal right now? What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Come on. Come on, we're busy. We're busy. Why are you talking about this right now? I actually do not know why she just comes out of the blue with this story. But I wanted this to tie in to why Bomb is getting starting to become a little unhinged right here, as to set up his little explosive fallout near the second act, at the end of the second act. So we'll get to that. So right now it's time for Matilda's origin story. And, well, this is like... Of course, this like 10-12 minute bit can be summed down to, yeah, so the pigs found my father. I'm part of the chicken tribe because I'm a chicken, and my father wanted a son and not a daughter, and I was the only heir that was birthed. My father didn't like that, but then the pigs came over and and my father said, "Yeah, we will help you. We will help you build structures because I am a skilled contractor, because I build chicken coops because, you know, freaking, I'm a chicken in chicken coops, and chickens are kept in coops, especially these wooden crates, so I'll teach you how to build structures, and I'll help you invade other bird tribes because we're not so friendly with them." So the pigs are like, okay. And so Matilda, he was a little neglected by her father, says, "Yeah, you know, I'll help you, Dad, to make you proud, because I know you wanted a son, so I'm gonna make you proud and put on my big boy pants." So Matilda helps her father and the pigs by aiding in attacking certain bird tribes and building structures for them. So Matilda kind of helped in the genocide of a lot of these birds. So, yeah, fuck. But she's sorry for it, and now she's an Angie bird. And now she wants to leave. And we'll get to that in a second. She's like, "I had to fucking leave now. I cannot believe." Matilda, what has been keeping you? What has been keeping you from saying this, you fucking miserable but gracious chicken. Gracious hen.
by the time.
Look at Red. Look how dumbfounded he is. He's like, what?
I was 10.
I can't believe my own flippin' ears. I can't believe she just said that. I can't believe she just said that. I cannot believe my ears. I can't believe he just said that. That's a good shot right there. You can see her nice luscious beak. Oh, speaking of nice luscious beak, we're about to get some nice luscious beak action in a few minutes, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, there's a lot of strange choices that I went for this movie. But overall, the tone is consistent, and the shot composition is adequate, and the characterization is stable of certain characters. Well, of all the characters, really. Kind of retcons a few characters' actions and motives from the prior few films, i.e., for example, Foreman Fuzzstache and whatever the fuck he wants to do with the birds, Matilda being Matilda who's being all creepy and weird and silly, Bomb who's just being a little more explosive, and Red, well, I think Red's fine where he is. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, dude. What was I about to say? I was about to say something awesome, then I forgot about it.
The families of all of our friends.
Look at that 180 degree roll I just broke. I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't know that the 180 degree... Well, no, that wasn't a break. That was just a character moving to a new position. I didn't break the roll there.
He didn't want a daughter.
If I did break the roll, I'd be on the other side of one of the characters. But now, no, I'm still on one side, on this one side of them. But I guess that move I did with Red was pretty cool. How he's facing Matilda's rear, and now he's facing her face. He's trying to get face to face with her. So there's some visual symbolism right there, in case you didn't know. It's a load of shite. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. I hope you can hear me from all the way over there. I'm kind of leaning back in my bed right now, and my mic is all the way up there. So right here, Matilda's like, listen, I really love Bomb, and I cannot tell him about this. Because if I tell him about this, he's gonna wanna, like, die and shit, and I'm just gonna have to, like, leave right now. That's basically what she says right here. So, how long has this been going on? How long? Yeah, go ahead and just stop completely so that you can just mope. So this scene right here is probably like 10 minutes, which is really unnecessary. It's just, come on, get on with it. Get on. We have a whole... This isn't even the main plot. This is just like some sort of B-plot, kinda, sorta. It kinda gets dropped. Then it's re-mentioned in Act 2. And then it's reaffirmed in Act 3. So I guess it's fine. Yeah, whatever. Dude, whatever, dude.
I'm sorry.
Dude, suck my dick and balls, bro. Oh my god.
I'll be gone tomorrow.
Oh, I love the emotions this movie brings out in me. It's not a bad movie. It was just kind of weirdly thought out. Look at that nice zoom in on an angry-faced Red as the Monsters, Inc. soundtrack plays by Randy Newman. Ah, dude, we're still on this. That's not the end. That's not the end. That scene right there may have ended, but that's not the end. We still have to check on her, you know? We're not done with her just yet. You know, this movie is about Bomb. This movie's about Bomb, but this episode right here is about Matilda. Act 1 is about Matilda. Act 2 is about Bomb. Act 3 is about both. No, honestly, this one's about... Act 1 is about Matilda. Act 2 is about both. And even Act 3 is about both. But it's more about Bomb. No, fuck it. This movie's about both. This whole movie's about both. Except Act 1, it's kind of exclusively about Matilda. And Bomb is kind of a bystander. So the lens gets really blurry right here because it was like insanely hot and my lens was insanely cold, and put two together, it's gonna like do that. Teehehehe. Sorry about my voice changes. I'll put on this manly voice and then I'll do a little cray-cray voice. Just to annoy you and make you pretty uncomfortable. I want you to be assured that this is going to be the most unenjoyable, most uncomfortable director's commentary you've ever had the displeasure listening to.
Exactly, they're not, and that's why you have to tell me.
So, good arguments right here. Good arguments from Matilda and Red. That's a 180-degree rule break. 180 rule. I'm gonna call it just the 180 rule. That's a 180 rule break. Was it a good break? Nope. Nope.
I've done this island.
Honestly, yeah, it kind of works right there, because right there, she says, no, but then I just follow through and jump over the line again, so I guess it doesn't matter. So it was on the other side of Red right there, which was a 180 rule break. Not intentional, because I didn't know about the rule when I filmed this, and I didn't know about oh, this is so awesome. This is awesome sauce and awesome freaking epic bacon. I'm not even kidding anymore.
Fred, what was that? Bomb.
Hey, Bomb.
Wasn't what it looked like.
Hey, Bomb, did you like that? Did you like that 180 roll break right there? There's a lot of 180 roll breaks. I don't really know.
What you saw too, Bomb.
Well, it's not like it was like just
Like that. I'm sure.
it's not like it was involuntary to just follow the rule to sticking to one side, because I, you know, when you take as many shots as filming Angry Birds Plush did, you just kind of get a little liberal with how you frame your shots, especially if you don't really know the rules to filming. But I liked to think I did. But, you know, to each Jack Brooks his own. So we're in Matilda's hut. This is what her hut looks like. It is very hut-like, in case you didn't know.
Okay.
So that is her couch right there, which is not a pair of shorts, and that is her suitcase, which is not the package to an S21 5G. And that's just a bunch of toilet paper in the background right there. I don't know. Toilet paper rolls? What the fuck was this? What is that? What is that even supposed to be? I think it's just supposed to be random debris. You know how your room has debris. And now you know what I'm talking about. Don't try to be like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jack. My room doesn't have debris. Oh, yes it fucking does. Every room has debris. You can't run from it, you stupid stick in the mud. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you stupid. I didn't mean nothing by it.
I think it'd be best if I knew.
I swear I didn't mean nothing by it. This is going to be a very, very fun watch. It looks like this... It looks like this movie is not monetized or eligible for ads, which is kind of funny. This means that it kind of crossed the boundaries.
Matilda.
Which is kind of freaking sweet, because that doesn't mean we have to do any sort of audio sync. Hold on, let me do it on Jinx.
You're very hard on yourself.
So a lot of sentimental junk. There's a nice shadow of my penis. Just kidding, that's the Rode mic on top of my camera being casted onto Matilda's face. You can see it yet again. Something that always pisses me off in these playbacks is seeing shadows, or just seeing stupid shit that shouldn't have been in the shot. It's just an easy fix that I just never really bothered to work around. So this is the moment of truth. She opens the door. Foreman Fustache, what is he doing? What is that? He just fucking shot her. 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 I'm having a panic attack. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. No, no, no. I'm gonna be okay. 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 No, 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 no. What are they doing? What are they doing with bomb? What are they doing with bomb? No, 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 no. What are they doing with bomb? What are they doing with bomb? What are they doing with bomb? What are they doing? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be okay. Bomb's gonna be okay. No, 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 no. Don't. Do not steal bomb. Do not steal bomb. Do not steal bomb. Do not steal bomb. Don't let them fucking steal bomb. Ooh, 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 hee, ha, ooh, hee, ha, ha, ooh, hee, ooh, hee, ooh, ooh, ha. Do not steal bomb, please, 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 please. Please do not steal bomb. Okay, alright, I feel super nauseated from that now. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is a little fake out here. She's dead. That's what he says. Psych. Who was I trying to fool right there? I guess it worked though, because when you hear she's dead for 2 seconds, you're probably gonna go. But it don't matter right now, because she's not dead. It's okay, dude. It's okay. So remember this. Oh, that's so fucking gross. That's a chicken. Lay off. Cunt. So we have a lot of these transitions in between segments, parts, episodes are getting more awkward and more awkward because instead of that clean sorry. Instead of that clean like old intro stops and then the episode begins, you have uh-oh. I'm losing my mind again. Come on. Come on, bitch. Talk. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted by my own movie. Okay. Shit. What was I even talking about? I was talking about part transitions. Okay, so instead of having that simple intro start, intro end, episode begin, we have the intro, music continues, and music from last episode kind of intervenes, as well as intro music winding into opening of episode. So that was really weird to work around whenever it came to compiling the episodes for these movies. I filmed this with Casey. This is in the back to her little shop. Very dungeon-like. Very, very pleased with how that came out. Don't like the framing of certain shots, but... Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. So around this time... well, I'd like to start out by saying... When I filmed the dungeon scenes, my mic was, like, on its last legs. I think throwing that water on Bomb at the beginning fucked up the mic. So, like, you might be able to hear it, but in the later dungeon scenes, you can kind of hear them, like, fizzle and pop, and to where it just kind of stopped working. So I used my different mic, which was only being weird because its batteries were dying. It was picking up static. It was picking up static, and not my voice. The mic that you're hearing right now. Well, not the mic that I'm talking into, but the mic in this episode of Short Fuse that I would use for Short Fuse Part 3 too. So yeah, stupid mic, stupid audio. Where the fuck is Jake? Is he just, like, not a part of this now? Come on. He's getting his shit rocked. So, Bomb can't explode because he has that yarmulke on. that yarmulke of straw. And I thought that was badass. When when I recorded that Mirror Smash, I was like, dude, so fucking cool what we just did. And Casey was like, yeah, I know that is very cool. It's a little Barbie girl stylist briefcase. Perfect for torture on a explosive loon.
Thought that pain was difficult to go through. Just wait until you see what I have here. Get ready for a whole load. Thought.
Sorry, I was drinking my water. That was also the worst one-liner I've ever heard in my life. Get ready for a whole load of fun. Oh, just so silly. So silly. Come on. Come on. This part's kind of serious.
He's responsive right here.
So this guy is specialized in poking a metal stick at a chicken's nether regions. So the money of the avian and swine legion is being put to good terms, being put to good use in funding for this man, this pig's studies in sticking a metal for poking a chicken's nether regions with a little metal stylus. So I guess it works. So, dude, so Chuck is always Red's right-hand man because you always see him by his side. What was I doing, dude? What was I doing? I didn't know what I wanted to do with Chuck, really. I just don't know. Yeah, hold on, let me give this chicken's vulva one more touch with this metal stick. I think things might start turning up for the better.
I don't like it.
If I do one more go through. But I don't think I do like it. That's what this motherfucker's saying.
Crippled.
So this was the moment of truth. She's crippled, and her the bullet went through her. This is very much like I said. This was a plot point in The Killing Joke. The Joker shoots Barbara Gordon in the tummy, and her goons, the Joker's goons, kidnap Commissioner Gordon and take him to Joker's lair, which is kind of like how Bomb got kidnapped. And so the bullet went through Barbara's spine and it ended up making her crippled. It ended up crippling her. But here we go a notch further. We say that her reproductive organs get shut down by that blow too, so she can't do her superpower anymore, her egg-producing superpower, because she would need her sexual organs for that.
You know, that superpower that she has.
You know, that superpower that she has. That's what he says. So she cannot make those anymore because she don't got her organs that she needs to make that sort of shit. Okay. So, yeah, here's Red being a little real. Dude, I can't believe Red's crying. This is so real, dude. This is realer than I thought it would be. So we've kind of come to this point. We are only 33 minutes in, but, you know, the entire movie is an hour and 9 minutes and 5 seconds. That's including the music video. Yeah, we have a music video.
I need to find out who did this.
So,
He's missing. I need to find him.
yeah.
Foreman.
So that's when he realizes the foreman.
Yes, the foreman and his rebellion. Jack.
So how did he gather that?
Get over here. We're gonna go.
There are probably people who don't really know how he gathered that, but in case of you didn't know, there was a terrorist attack the other day. And Red doesn't want to believe that Bomb committed this act, because here's the thing.
Now would be a great time to
Matilda is in this state, and Bomb is missing. And Bomb was last seen going to Matilda's hut, so it doesn't exactly look good on Bomb's behalf. But Red doesn't want to believe that Bomb did it, because he didn't. And Red knows Bomb like that. He wouldn't want to believe that. So his next best bet is, well, whoever fucked with everyone the last, which was the Foreman pig, with that little terrorist attack he did. So,
Yes.
you know.
I'm more than
So what I was trying to say earlier is that we're now at this time where I kind of ran out of shit to say. But here we go. We're back at the dungeon, which is kind of not dungeon. We're back in this.
Oh yes, of course.
We're back in the little lair.
Do so much more.
The capital hideout of the rebellion.
I'm the mad lad behind this
So what happens here?
the abduction.
Well, let me go ahead and tell you.
Girlfriend.
They're about to turn bomb into short fuse bomb by inserting this
You have a very
little strip of hair or fiber
be the most powerful bird
from
on the team.
the Emperor Pig's cloak, which they found from the ruin of the Hog Haven from Danger Above. So, yeah, the pigs are like, the rebellion pigs are like, maybe we can turn bomb into an electric bomb if we take the Emperor's electric powers and insert it into his explosive cavity, and we will get his electric powers from these the Emperor's cloak, which gave King Pig the electrical powers, as shown in Danger Above. So there it is right there, the little strand of fiber from the cloak. So that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen today. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna put that in you, and then you're gonna blow up, and then you're gonna be like a super freaking nuclear bomb. That's kinda cray, dude. That's kinda cray. So Bomb's like, nope, not happening. And then he forgets to realize that he is strapped down to a fucking table and cannot do anything about it, so he's going to get operated on anyways, and that thing is going to be placed inside of him. So you don't have much of a choice, you fucking loon. You stupid loon. Sorry about my swearing. I'm a little unhinged today. I noticed I'm not really a mean guy, but I noticed today I've been kind of a dickhead. I kind of did some dickish, standoffish things, said some things. Nothing bad, nothing offensive or anything, just very un-Jack Brooks, not very, but just sort of unpleasant. More unpleasant than usual, which is not really in character for me. Very off. But, I like feeling a little dangerous. I like feeling a little chaotic. I like feeling a little morally ambiguous. I like feeling a little different. More different than usual at that. So I think I should experiment a little with street drugs like black tar heroin and LSD to come up with more fucked up Angry Birds plush plot points. That would be, in short terms, kind of epic. So the Red, Hal, and Chuck, and I tagged Hal along because I need to give him more fucking screen time. But they all tag along and go to the this guy right here. This is Officer Hugh, and he knows some things. He does some detective work. So he's offering his hand to point out where the rebellion capital is. And this is not to, so they have to go to Unit 1A, not to be confused with Unit 2B, which is where the birds found Foreman in the last film, Danger Above, because the pigs found it after the Hog Haven came down, and they seized Unit 2B, and now they have Unit 2B again. So their oldest and now only base is Unit 1A. Their prime base. But we're about to seize it. We're about to seize it, dude. Red, Chuck, and Hal. I don't know why they didn't allow the other guys to come along, like the Blues. I guess they needed to stay so that they can watch all things. But they're just kids. They're just kids. They're just stupid idiot kids. I would have left one of the adults, at least. Like Cal. It's just that it's a little dangerous to go by yourself. I think Red and Chuck would have handled it, to be honest with you. I feel like they would have had it. I don't really think they needed Hal. In fact, I think Hal kind of slows them down in a scene. No, I don't think so. You'll see in a second. Whatever. We'll all see. So, post-surgery, here we are. Bomb has a bunch of needles going through him, because that's what torture looks like, I guess. Because if you've never been tortured, I think that's kind of what it looks like. So here's a slideshow, kind of inspired by Killing Joke, where the Joker shows all these Polaroids of Barbara on the floor in a pool of blood. Yeah. I don't know what the flipping flew I was doing. I was just an insane Batman fan. I was a serious Bat fan. So I would try to integrate as many Batman things into my projects as possible. For a short time, at least. No, I kind of do keep sticking to it later on. Even in the big setup, I do something like that. Do I do something like that in Civil War? Not really. Civil War, was it inspired by Captain America Civil War? I mean, yeah. Yeah, of course it was. I think Angry Birds fighting Angry Birds will be very cool. That was my thought process behind making Civil War, was Angry Birds fighting Angry Birds might be cool. So that's my thought process behind Civil War, and I thought that'd be a nice in-depth look into how I came up with Civil War. So please like, please subscribe, please like and subscribe, and please comment. And comment about your favoritist Angry Bird and why. Give me a 5-paragraph MLK formatted. I don't think I said that right. Is it MLK for? Oh no, I've only been out of school for like a month. Oh no, I think it is MLK formatted. I'm starting to sound like an idiot. Okay, oh well, just forget what I fucking said. Okay. Alright. Bond's getting tortured. He's getting freaked out that he's seeing Matilda on the ground in a very not-so-good state, so he's going to freaking blow up. But he only blows up because this stupid minion pig fetches a glass of water to pour on Bomb as he's on fire. And you can't pour water on electrical shit. I mean, you can't pour water on electrical shit, because it will dumb blow up. As shown right freaking here. Dude, freaking epic bacon. You just got cooked alive, you stupid idiot. You would all be dead. No, you did not survive that. Shut the fuck up. Leave. Leave. Dude, you have to leave. Dude, no way. Come on, you had to survive that. You're fucking Bomb. Alright. Oh, well. That's your own fault for being slow. So I had this little stupid toy since I was like 4 or 5, and we were about to give it away. I had to manufacture it just for this one shot, and then as soon as I manufactured it, I gave it away to some tyke down the street. That was a little mean-spirited. I didn't mean to say tyke. I just meant to say infant little baby. It was kind of mean. Sorry, guys. So it is Chuck and Hal, and they're going to the rescue. To go into the rescue to save Bomb. So that's Unit 1A. It's the one that is the one shot of Unit 1A. Kind of poetic. Did you like seeing my shoe in that shot right there? I thought that was kind of cinematic. Nice cinematic little twirl.
Everything is fastened.
Get to see my shoe.
His final charging is
we couldn't find Professor Pigsworth's original glasses from Mighty Hoax, so here he is right here. Again, I set up this whole rebellion arc because I read The Killing Joke and said, okay, I need to do something with the pig. I need to do something. I need to do something with Bomb like this. So, you can thank stupid freaking Batman the Killing Joke for every weird Angry Birds Plush plot point there is. Why'd this get so freaking serious and cuss-filled after the first movie? Because I made it that way, you idiot. Suck my balls. I'm just kidding. God bless your soul. I don't know why I did. I just liked it. Okay? Whatever. It's a fun movie. It's fun. It's fun. Guys, we're all having fun. Come on. And if you say you're not having fun, you're freaking lying. I know you're having fun. I'm going to gaslight you into thinking you're having fun. Because I don't want this to be on me. This shouldn't be my fault. It should be your fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that this movie's like this. Okay. I was trying to be comically unjust. Comically unfair right there. Just for a quick lull. So Hal gets his fucking face caved in. Not until Red does whatever that was. Amp it up, dude. So he amps it up. That little switch right there. He's in some serious... he is in some serious... I'm having a stroke, dude. He is in some serious agony. That's what I've been trying to say. Failing to say he's in some serious agony for 12 seconds straight. Oh no. Something bad happened to me? I think I just stroke out. I'm not even kidding. Ooh ooh. Ooh ooh. Very quiet. Oh well. At least you get to hear this fucking banger while these birds kick the shit out of this little pig right here. But Performer's about to kick the shit out of this red guy. But Chuck kicks the shit out of the little pig right there. So he comes out on top. So back to using the heavy metal rock for the final battle theme. Which is swag. Pretty swag. I wonder what theme I would use for the final battle ever. I guess we'll never find out because Angry Birds Plush is donezo for Runzo. Ooh. So here we go. Now listen to what Pigsworth says. So it's leading up to this one shot where he says, I am a god, but there's too big of a gap between that clip and the clip where he actually fucking says it. Because we have to wait for this thing to happen. So just, in the next clip, he just says, I am a god! And, there's and Bomb just fucking blows up. So, it just don't matter. Right there. So Red looks up, and it's crumbling, dude. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Spadudios. There they all go. I do miss coming up with these little flicks. These little plot points. I do miss it. I do miss it. I do, okay? Don't think I didn't. Don't you start thinking I didn't, because I sure as hell did. It's fun to fuck around and experiment. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of plush tubing. That's the beauty of doing these weird video game plush videos. If you want to do something story-based, instead of like that SML beat your meat, rinse, beat, repeat cycle formula.
Good luck.
So we do something a little new. We do something a little new. And that's what happens when you do things that are a little new. You get things like short fuse. And then you end up making a Thomas series and thinking, really reflecting on everything you've done. And then you just decide to quit. That was really cool. Effects are a little cheap, but it still looks a little cool to see a blue explosion and to have Pigsworth's project blow up right in his stupid fucking face is pretty satisfying. If I may interject. Ooh, I saw that little firefly. I never noticed that until now. There's a little firefly back there. But I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it just doesn't matter, does it? Now, I guess that's supposed to be a dumpster. It's just a Yeti ice chest. But he lands in there. Now, that gun was supposed to be a big plot point for the rest of the series. It's supposed to be something I've been building up to for like ever. And the reason I really had that chest there, that ice chest, that dumpster, was so that the foreman can come down, do his little thing with the gun, but then the gun falls back inside of the dumpster and is hidden from the birds forever until it is found again by some entity or some force, some acting force, and used against the birds once more. So that gun is a motif within, or it was supposed to be a motif within the series, but we just, we stopped the fucking show, so we never got to show you what that gun was supposed to mean, the true impact of that gun. Sucks so much as, and that is the importance of that gun is that it is the only gun on the island. It was crafted by the foreman himself for King Pig to use in his little crusade, his attacks, his ambushes on the bird tribes, as shown in the big setup where he uses it against Terrence's family. Then the king stored it somewhere, and then after the rebellion broke out, the revolution broke out, the foreman stole it and used it for himself, and now it's in that dumpster. It's in that dumpster, hidden. And the king walked past the dumpster, didn't even fucking think to look in it, which is kind of epic on all of our behalves, because that would suck if the king found that gun again, because that would spell doom for everyone yet again. But I guess it doesn't matter because they were literally crafting planes with built-in guns and ships with ion blasters, so I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter if you have a little handgun. Maybe the blasts from those ships weren't very deadly, like a bullet. Maybe they're just true, like, pellets. Little harmless little lasers. I say that as a big blast took out Commander Porterhouse's ship and made him fly into the pig cruiser, causing it to cascade down from the air and explode into a million pieces. But yeah, Foreman's dead. Baum is telling his story about the weekend's events to this guy right here, who I guess is Officer Hugh. Is this Officer Hugh? It might be Officer Hugh. It might be someone else. I don't know. I think it's Officer Hugh, to be franks. Might be Officer Hugh. My balls itch. Just thought I should say that. Did that add anything to the commentary? No, but I just thought I should shed a little light onto that. It is a current event that my balls are itching. That my balls are itching. So just thought maybe I should get with the times, get you updated, I'm gonna give you the next ball itch update in when something comes up. So just stay tuned. So yeah, here's Matilda. Her first appearance since, I mean, her first conscious appearance since getting shot in the first act. So here she is in all of her glory in the wheelchair. That is a tall wheelchair. That's like, that like emits a strange aura of power. Being very tall because you're in a wheelchair. I wish I could be that powerful. I wish I could seem that powerful, but I guess not. And again, I was supposed to, from the beginning of the movie, ever since the Mighty Hoax, I was setting up this weird, stupid love triangle between Red Bomb and Matilda. I think after this, I don't really dive into it again. It's just kind of, it's somewhat resolved here by Red saying, "You're both withdrawn from service because Bomb, your nuclear powers are out of hand, and because Matilda is crippled and she cannot do her superpower anymore." So yeah, I basically just summarized this whole scene in 15 seconds. And these scenes that just say these things, these really honestly just short-winded things take fucking forever to get their message across. Just come on, just here I am saying, yeah, the pacing isn't that bad. It's not really bad in this movie, but definitely could have been a lot better. Just with like little bits like this. This part's kind of cute. Matilda gets out of her way to fall out of her wheelchair and crawl to Bomb as he's having this like breakdown. Red does nothing about it. Yeah, because why would he? It's not like he's the stupid idiot leader or whatever. Nice cross dissolve and everything is back to normal. Not well. He's like, yeah, I can take it. No, Bomb, I don't think you can. But he does. He does take it like a champion. God, I feel like a serious dick. God, I'm being such a dick because this is like supposed to be it's like a metaphor for like panic attacks and people in vegetative states and people of handicapped issues, and I'm just spitting on those people. I'm just spitting on those people, not just in this commentary, but really. Well, no, I mean, I treat it in a good light in short fuse, but my mockery of it in this commentary is not really doing my presentation in a short fuse any justice. And I'm being a little mean-spirited, and I think I should just shut the fuck up before I say something a little out of pocket, but that ship has already set sail. I think. So we're just gonna let this movie play out, right? Sorry if I offended anyone. I don't quite think I said anything awful or too offensive. But it's just, I want you to understand that it's a little silly for this sort of thing to be a message within Angry Birds, especially if it is Angry Birds
President,
Plush.
Now, a lot of bad things have happened this weekend.
Why is the audio slightly louder here?
In front of all you guys, and the Legion's founding mother was disabled, and one of our founding fathers.
It is like, that is a volume jump.
If you may step forward.
A very, very conspicuous, audially conspicuous audio level jump. Because I could not really hear the last scene until now.
Attention.
Now I can't, no, but I can't hear this scene, that's what I meant.
Time that
It's
Matilda
time for me to take a leap of
already
absence.
Is it leave of absence or leave of absence? I feel like an idiot for not knowing these little
We're withdrawn from
phrases.
service.
Because I don't really say them ever.
Forgive me, guys.
Sorry that I don't
Ability is very
say
limited.
certain things.
I don't even have my superpower.
But I say a lot of things that don't matter.
Yes,
So that's
And the
kind of
reason-
epic.
I had to retire.
But it's also not epic at all.
Because
So
I'm
there's
a
that
threat.
washed up mic that got water splashed onto it that
For the
started
sake of you guys,
sizzling and cracking,
and for the
crackling.
safety of myself.
So
I had
yeah,
retired.
what was wrong with this mic was that it was
My
just
explosion,
it was just
there's
low on
no
battery.
electric.
So I give it a new
It's just
battery,
not
and
safe
it does not
for
really
me to be in
do
use
this anymore.
Please understand.
So yeah, swag.
We're doing this for the greater good.
So Bomb and Matilda say everything Red just said,
There's something else that needs to be
but
done.
again, but even longer
Me and
and
Val was
worsely phrased.
I'm not the angel you guys
And it
think I am. I
Takes
was involved
like
in
another
the
15
Crusades
minutes,
from
and Matilda has
years ago.
to reaffirm, or I'm sorry, reinforce her
Killing innocent
her
birds.
origin story. Well,
I
she
helped
has to
Cheeks III enforce his
just to
targeted
talk about it
laws.
because no one's heard it.
I'm truly no saint.
I wonder how the Blues and Chuck and Hal feel, the
I
ones
got my
who
wake-up call.
did not know about any of
I
this.
may not have deserved exactly this, but
Bomb didn't know about it either
helped me
until
realize that
the end of the second act when the
you're
foreman
right
told him,
here.
kind of. The foreman only kind of told him.
I can still make up
He was
for
like,
it.
yeah,
And
they
all
helped
of you
the pigs.
have
Ah.
proof that
And then he
I
went,
know
no! And he blew up.
you guys turning to the light. helped me
I miss
realize
this little set, this little
everyone is
strange pile of bricks,
as
this
long
weird
as you've got some
brick
guts,
floor
you
just
can be
in the middle of the
changed.
backyard.
And we still have some
It's a nice little area,
if we want this
but
legion.
I don't use it no more,
That's right.
because I don't live at that house no more, that's why.
Yes, sir.
But even in the final months,
We need to look
those
into
bins to the side right there were
and
on top of
make
the
advancements into our combat skills.
platform for whatever reason, and I couldn't move them off because they were filled with water and snakes, and they were very heavy when they were filled with water and snakes, and I didn't really want to touch them because they were not only filled with 14 gallons of water, but with a bunch of water monoskins. Sorry, water moccasins, and I didn't want to touch a water moccasin infested bin that was heavy from 20 million gallons of rainwater and 12 water moccasins. And Red just says, dude, this would not have been possible without you. We can freaking do this. Even without Bomb and Matilda, we can freaking do this. And the pigs are like, I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, I suppose. So, yep. That is basically the end of Short Fuse, but we're not done yet. Oh, what was that alluding to? Did you see that? I was like, dude, I'll freaking catch you later, dude. And Chuck's like, yeah, I guess I'll catch you later. Got this little bit. The Imperials. The Imperials have found Unit 1A, or whatever's left of it, because it exploded into a million pieces. So here are all the rebel corpses. The corpses of rebels. And there's the freaking King Pig. R.I.P. Commander Porterhouse. Here's freaking Corporal Screwtail. Soon to be promoted to Sergeant Screwtail. So there's his real glasses. I found it very conveniently, yet unfortunately for this final shot, where he's not even wearing them.
You fought well.
Ah, whatever.
Shame to see you go out like
Hey,
bird.
King, he's dead. He can't hear you.
I'll always
He can't hear you no more.
even though
He can't hear you.
you're a traitor.
But you know, it's like poetry, it rhymes. So he has to talk to a dead body. And so to a dead body, he talks. And I decide right there, that's how we will end A Short Fuse. But of course, I have to pan into the bin, to the dumpster, to the little chest thing, because that's where the gun is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh. Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck was I thinking? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Say kindly and save me from the dark. Yeah, beat up the girl with your bare fists, because why not? I think this commentary is going to get shadow banned from YouTube because I say a lot of weird things in it. Very unintentionally. A lot of what I said was sussy because the movie by itself is sussy, and they talk about sussy topics. Sorry that I said sussy, but oh well, that is what you get for being a sussy baka. A flippin' sussy baka? Much like this film. Perchance? I think so. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna be put on a list by the feds for saying very questionable things. But I'm sure once they understand the context, I won't be held at any sort of charges, right? I think the only charge they'll be able to put on me is using this song. Now that would be justified. But I'm not one to bicker about song choices. I was a younger man, but I've changed. I'd even say I've turned over a new leaf when it comes to choosing music to my projects. Are the life among the dead? That was a really shittily directed shot. You can just see seeing my hand push the gun, which pushes Foreman. I guess whoever wrote this song was depressed or something. I guess he feels that the person who wrote the song feels dead inside, and then I made the connection to Matilda for some fucking reason. Why not? What the hell does this song have to do with Short Fuse? Because I feel like Paint It Black has a lot to do with Season 1 of Angry Birds, and Monster has a lot to do with the big setup. This was just a bad choice. What the fuck was I thinking? I think Crawl by Linkin Park would have been better. Also a very meme-ified song. But it probably would have done Short Fuse a little more justice. Overall, I give this film a 6 out of 10. Very drawn out shots for the sake of clip compilation. Yep. Alright guys, Inky Burst Short Fuse, that's what I have to say. This gives me a lot of nostalgia, this little orchestral take on the Inky Burst theme. The London Philharmonic Orchestra. So yeah guys, that was Short Fuse. Casey and I will see you in the big setup.